All right, everything sounds good.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, everybody. So we're going to take this as a test run right now. We're going to be casting Sir Isaac versus Vegeta777, and we're going to try to use Capture Age since we're on OBS Studios instead of Slobs. So, everything may be a little bit dicey this evening. Vegeta? Yeah, yeah. No, I've never seen Dragon Ball. What is Dragon Ball? Is that the
Yeah,
anime
Vegeta.
cartoon?
Vegeta. Come on, man.
No, I'm not kidding. I have no idea what that
Even
is.
as I don't even watch a whole ton of anime at all, and I know who that is.
I'm happy for you. Nonetheless,
I'll tell you how to pronounce it. It's Vegeta. That's how you pronounce it.
Vegeta? Yeah, it's
Yes.
Vegeta for me forever. Anyways, we're going to dive in here to Game 1 between these two. Civ Draft was up. I didn't even go over it, guys. I want to see if Capture
Uh,
Age functions properly here.
yeah. Do that first before
So,
we go over it.
my stream may die. If it dies, I will be back. No worries. Alright, game loaded up just fine. Stream is still alive. See what happens with Capture Age here in a second. Juicy is a big weeb. He hates Dragon Ball. I don't even know what Dragon Ball is, so I don't feel bad at all. I've gone through painstaking troubles this evening, guys. I'm not worried about what Dragon Ball is. Anyways, I am loaded in and I'm at 5 seconds here for game 1. I have to alt tab out of this. What is this crap? I want to fix that later. But we'll make this work.
Let
Knight,
me
are
load the
you
game to
ready?
tell. Is your stream ready though?
Uh, oh my goodness. I took all this time to fix the scoreboard, not thinking we have Capture Age. And there's a scoreboard in Capture Age. If I could spell.
All right. I'm at 5 seconds.
Very well. All right.
All right.
Three,
Ready?
2, 1, go. All right, everybody. Welcome back. And Katos is going to kill me because my chat's messed up. It's going to be dicey for a few minutes, guys. Hang with us, though. Game 1,
Oh.
Sir Isaac versus Vegeta. Knight Noble back co-casting with me this evening. How are you, sir?
Mhm. I'm good. I'm glad to be back here casting again. It's Vegeta, by the way,
Yeah, yeah.
because I know everyone else is going to correct you on it. I might as well get it out ahead of time.
Vegeta. I will
There you go.
try to
Good stuff.
remember
It's
Vegeta.
like you're pronouncing the word vegetable. There.
Vegetable?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, we have a very nice matchup here. We have Indians versus Tatars. I do favor Indians here, as Tatars have really no solid infantry to back up or really kind of counter any kind of camel play. And even their own camels, while they're perfectly fine in Castle Age, as they're pretty much on equal terms, the Indians has the advantage of having Imperial Camel. So I definitely see that as a possibility being played in this game. I see Tatars really struggling with that late game, but early game, I feel like Tatars would be a stronger civ here, just because the sheep thing. Well, actually, I don't know. I might take that back, because the cheaper villagers is also a nice thing to have right from the get go.
Absolutely. Is Knight echoing, guys? I think Knight's echoing.
Great
Okay.
pun, Funky.
Maybe we're good now? Can anyone tell me what the audio levels are like right now? Are we good with the game audio? Any information would be helpful. Uh, but yes, Knight is back to cast 2 nights in a row. Hitch taking a little breather at the moment. Don't hear game audio. It's alright, alright. But yeah, Indians have better eco here, but Tatars
Yeah, they
probably
have the.
nice and favorable here as
Yeah,
well.
I could see that the skirm camel play from Indians would be very hard for the Tatars to deal with. As Indian camels have 1 extra pierce armor. It's in Castle Age and Imperial where they get the extra pierce armor, right? Like total of extra 2.
They do get it. I thought it was just every age they got it for +2 after. Is it Castle?
No, it's not feudal. See, both players getting their boars right now. Very nice. As Vegeta is already healing up his build inside his TC, he's taking it nice and slow. Then he's gonna pop out and go get the rest of that boar. Seeing the same year for Sir Isaac, he's getting the rest of his board. He's already going on to his berries. Now, I did see that Sir Isaac was a little. Well, both players are pretty much out in the middle, but they're kind of just circling around in the same place over and over. They haven't really got out to the other sides here. Well, it looks like Vegeta might pick up these 2 pigs here. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Get him?
Sir Isaac is bringing in the boar here as well. Did a little bit of blocking here, so we'll have a pretty nice advantage with the boars coming in early.
Yep, and this is going to be huge for Indians as every villager is cheaper, so that is a good food discount, especially for scout play.
Yeah, Sir Isaac definitely doing a very nice job with that as well. And yes.
And then the boar lost aggro, but it's come back.
Yeah, he's got this. It'll be just fine. And yeah, guys, tonight is definitely a bit of an experiment with regular OBS studios instead of slobs. We'll see how it works. Fingers are crossed. Everything seems to be running right now. And again, I apologize. It's going to be a bit dicey probably for a little bit here. I think we have all the audio issues figured out.
Sir Isaac sees the door up north where Vegeta's scout is at. He's going to go grab that. Make an attempt for it, but it looks like there will be no kind of aiming as Vegeta's scout is already heading back home. So, what did I see here? Probably normal scout play for both players. You see Sir Isaac grab his 3rd boar. Actually, that's his 4th boar. All right. That's his 3rd? I don't. I wasn't checking.
You would have a better chance of telling me which was what, as I'm still trying to figure out how everything works right now. But
and Sir Isaac is the first one to put Vegeta, and Vegeta will follow up pretty closely here. He's actually lacking a little bit of food. And he's trying to force click his way up, so he's going to be behind by a few seconds. There you go. He got up.
Yeah, not too bad.
Right back to it.
Villager counts are equal right now. Will be very pretty. I mean, it's gonna be pretty close regardless here. Loom for both, I presume. I haven't been paying as much attention as I should have been, guys, because I was trying to figure all this out. But
yep, second lumber cap coming up on the back here. I don't agree with this just because it's so close to the other one. And you might as well just stick more villagers onto there. But then again, he probably wants more efficient wood lines, which that's also respectable. But he probably could have saved extra 100 wood again, because he does not have. He does have enough wood for a barrack, so it's all fine. He needs to get it up right now if he wants to do scout play, as he will be behind Vegeta here. But it actually shouldn't matter too much, just because Vegeta was a little slow to picking up the feudal. The barracks is coming down right now for Sir Isaac, and then after it's built, we'll follow up with the stable.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close here. I mean, stable should ideally be faster here for... Is it Vegeta?
Vegeta, man.
Vegeta, Jesus. It's gonna be a long night, guys. That's all I have to say. Stable will be coming down. Sir Isaac. There comes Vegeta. Vegeta?
Yep. Yes, you got it right.
Alright, we're gonna butcher names all night long. Does anyone have issues with these colors? Because apparently you can change colors in Capture Age.
If anyone wants to complain, ask now. We'll change them. You see Horse Collar and Delta Axe being researched for Sir Isaac, so he's already planning for the long term here.
Yeah, I think Indians are great. Red? You can do red. I think gray is a little bit more difficult to see on the map, maybe for the casting purposes, but things are coming out pretty nicely. I love Town Watch coming in here. I feel like it's a nice touch. Scout play for both, obviously.
No, I feel like Sir Isaac actually has a pretty safe map. But again, it is risky to play without walls. one scout's already going to find his way towards the wood line, but that's just one scout. Those 4 villagers could easily take that scout.
Yeah,
And
and
that's a lot of damage from that scout. Now he's going to have to run away. It is idle time, but then again, you don't really want to take as much damage on your scout at this point in the game.
yeah, and farm numbers really starting to show up here for Sir Isaac, and they're just starting to go down here for Vegeta.
Yep, and to see why Indians is such a powerhouse too, with their economy playing pretty much in almost everything, especially a scout play here, as they can get a discount on their villagers and still continue to produce scouts.
Yeah, walls coming up for both here. I think both players have really good maps. I really hate this wall up here from Vegeta, but
yeah, it's quite ugly. Vegeta's wall up is quite horrific, I would say, because it'll be really hard to. I mean, honestly, like walling towards the gold there wouldn't be ideal at all. I just wall out of it. You already have another gold, much more ideal.
yeah, 4 scouts are out here for Sir Isaac, and only 2, and it will be spears in defense here for Vegeta or Vegeta. I'm gonna butcher this name all night long, guys. Stay tuned for more butchering of names.
You hear me say it all the time. Just follow how I say it.
I'm just gonna start saying green. But
well, that'll work. Yeah. Yeah. His units are on stand ground again. I'm assuming that's because one of the scouts, your starting scout, is never on attack ground. It's always on stand ground when it spawns in. So that's probably why.
yeah, 2 scouts are out.
Like
Running into the DC. Nope. Losing some HP. Nice house walls behind this. Sir Isaac having a nice time.
I love Sir Isaac's transition to gold here. Very smooth. Vegeta is a little late to the gold transition. Now it looks like Sir Isaac's plan to go up the castle age. Scout production is completely stopped.
Yeah, I mean, he has decent numbers on the field. I mean, they both do. Farm numbers really coming down here for Sir Isaac as well.
Yeah, but then again, Vegeta's eco is already pretty good since he still has pigs out to farm, thanks to the Tatar bonus of having herdables last longer. Taking an engagement there in the middle. He's going to run away here, lose 1 scout, and he's just going to keep running off because he has the weaker competition against Vegeta's competition right now. 2 scouts versus 2 scouts, 2 spears beats 3 scouts any day.
Yeah, I mean, that said though, no damage can really be done here at the moment with all these units. It's not like he's going to do any damage, and the economy for both is looking quite nice here. I think it's going to be pretty close to castle age timing.
Will this be a camel war, you feel? Or will Vegeta go for cav archers? I feel like cav archers, as good as Tatars make them, I feel like against Indians, it's probably not ideal.
Well, even if they go cav archers, Indians have good cav archers as well, so it's not as if they couldn't match unit for unit there.
But it would probably be more ideal if they just did camels instead, which he is force clicking his way up right now.
Castle age. Gonna have.
He only has. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Gonna have a nice castle age time here for both, really. It's not gonna be much of a difference at all. We do have villagers headed forward here. Yeah, lots of farm bills. Where are they going?
So he took a few bills off his farm and he's probably put a few back on there.
Yeah, I mean, awkward moment there. A lot of idle time.
He's just relocating his eco. I feel like you should just have one of those extra bills just go back up the wood. And actually, none of it is built. Most of it is like filled out at all. We see he only has like 14 on farms. He has 18 though.
We have V missing the building. So
no.
He just built a blacksmith to get up. Not ideal whatsoever.
Archers to dominate. Yeah, they're generally pretty good against cav archers. Well, Indians should have a pretty strong matchup against stars in general. And are we going to see a stable or an archer range come up for Vegeta here? We're going to see the second stable come down from Sir Isaac. And remember, Indian cavalry also get bonus damage against buildings, or is it just camel line?
Just the camel line, I believe.
Well, get enough camels, they'll be able to just destroy buildings.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a possibility here. It will be camels, no doubt, from Sir Isaac here. Just usually what you go for if you're going to be doing straight scouts anyways. He will be getting skill barding armor here as it comes in.
Fletching comes from Vegeta right now.
Yep.
So Ball will be Archer play. I don't personally agree with this just because it feels like you kind of play into Indians' hands here, as they already start off with their camels with extra pierce armor, so they're already going to be very good at chasing down Cav Archers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the greatest move, but other than that, watch the Tatars go.
Camels of their own. They have perfectly fine camels to play against Indians.
It's true, but do you really want to go up against Indians that have better eco than you, camel v camel?
That's true, but then again, Vegeta all has to do is just add in more TCs. That eco rolling. But here comes the double range coming right now, so it's going to be double range Cav Archer play.
TC in the middle for Isaac coming up immediately here. Camels out of 3 stables will be, or 2 stables, apologies, will be cleaning up the forward here. And now we have scouts and camels forward attacking everywhere. This is the problem with Cav Archers, though. Going to be slow to produce here.
Yep. And if he gets husbandry, then those Cav Archers will have a hard time getting away from camels.
Now, one thing though, Tatars need to get bloodlines. It would be nice to see them have their second defensive armor. I'm guessing if he hasn't seen these archery ranges, he will know soon what the unit choice is. But there will be a very nice third town center even coming up here for our Tatar or our Indian player. So
yeah, he really wants to get a good boom going on the middle, which is pretty nice actually, since he knows his opponent is going to be stuck at home. He's doing a lot of pressure and he hasn't seen him move out, and I feel like Vegeta is going to wait to get up his mass and get a few monks out and get some conversions.
Yeah, even has a few Cav Archers out as well, or a few camels out as well, so thinking that same as you.
Yeah, but actually, yeah, probably has enough camels to just tear through these walls. But he doesn't have enough upgrades. He only has just +1 and that's it. +1 and bloodlines. Actually, no, he doesn't have bloodlines at all either.
Yeah, Cav Archer's gonna do work here with no bloodlines.
Yeah.
And +2 just now coming in, so
seems like a bit of a greedy play here. I feel like you should, if you're gonna do this like all-in stable play, you at least need to have these like bloodlines and armor for this.
now once the armor comes in, they'll still be able to tank pretty well against these Cav Archers, but that additional HP would be very helpful.
Oh, that's gonna bother me all game. Is he gonna get it, or is he just like misclicked it once and then forgot about it?
Yeah, the one thing that I really say here, I really like what Sir Isaac is doing though. He's keeping the pressure on here. He is going to have better military numbers at the moment. He's got better villager count, doing a better job with the economy overall.
I think you should try to expand out on the ring here. Maybe go to the right. For that right gold there on the right ring. I think that'll be a good spot for him to move out towards.
Yeah, and it's husbandry coming in here, so these will soon be, well, they're going to be fully upgraded except for attack upgrades for Sir Isaac and, yeah, bloodlines.
Oh, he clicked husbandry, but he didn't click bloodlines? Oh, he should have known, man. Oh, no.
He is getting a lot of economy upgrades, though. His wheelbarrow is going to be later than his opponent, so really, the villager lead is about to get so much more efficient here.
Yeah, it's just, Indians are just so good at booming.
Here comes bloodline, so you don't have to worry about it too long. And the Cav Archer numbers are going to go down quickly here if they don't run.
No micro, no reaction there.
That's a terrible fight.
Way too late.
Tons of units going down here. Only 3 Cav Archers remaining. KD simply 14-5 right now. It explains everything.
It feels kind of weird that Vegeta is still committed to Cav Archer play.
Well, the only way you continue to play with Cav Archers is committing to it, I guess. But yeah, it's not right. He's already invested so much into it. It's hard to switch out at this point. He has to keep producing.
That's true, but then again, check his food count. It's already over 1,000.
Oh my god. That is
not
insane.
But he did invest, while his eco was honestly kind of more prepped for just standard cap play.
Yeah, I mean, Sir Isaac doing the thing that we see a lot of players not do early enough, and that's move out. and get into the middle, so he's gonna have full mid control here, even pulled off of gold because he had too much of it to go more food route.
Yep, I'd like to see him get on stone so we can get the chats off.
Yeah, I think he's been on stone for a short bit, but it was only one vil for a long time there. Really like what he's doing with his eco. He's got a lot of gold at home still, and he's moved out to take food and get that map control in. He is buying stones, so maybe thinking about yet another town center. Only bought 100 of it there. Food being sold though like crazy here though for V, and we're gonna see. Oh, why is he doing that? He's just trying to balance his eco so he can go up to imp here.
Yep.
Now we have some good micro with these cav archers.
But he's gonna go forward and get a TC out, and
conversion's gonna come in big here if they come in.
But I don't think he should try to tank this at all. He really does not need to tank this. He is on the hill. Tars get a really nice bonus on the hill here.
Yeah, ends up getting a couple conversions, nothing too crazy. He's got a nice choke here. This is actually a great fight for him.
Even though cav archers do generally poor against these camels, Tars taking advantage of their, or Vegeta taking advantage of the Tar bonus on the hilltop. Very good fight there.
Yeah, and more, we have a lot of units going down. I mean, the KDs 25 to 20 now came back quite a bit. Idle time looking pretty rough for Sir Isaac, but it's not that much better for V. And fourth town center with farms coming down beside it already.
We already see 5 ranges forward here, so he's gonna go Skerns and Camels.
And we have a TC that was forgot to be built here in the south for Sir Isaac. Feels bad, man.
He just clicked at all the farms and then didn't tell the villagers to go build.
Yeah, unfortunately, these military numbers are getting out of hand here, and these cav archer numbers are actually surprisingly high compared to the camel numbers right now.
Yeah. And look at Vegeta just taking good advantage of Tar's bonus here. Always on top of the hill, making sure that even though he is playing against the counter unit, he is on top of the hill so he can do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, and he's gonna clean up all those camels. I mean, that's impressive. Skirmishers will be coming soon enough, though, and that will be problematic for these cav archers. Camel numbers no longer there. This TC is going to bother me now. It still has yet to be built. These villagers are walking from the farm all the way to the starting TC.
Oh, so inefficient.
It's brutal, but villagers exposed in the center here, and V is going to send some cav archers there to deal with that. Ballistics has been in for a while, so a lot of these, if not all of these, should go down here. And that's really good for him because his villagers' numbers have been quite low. Sir Isaac.
Now I realize he has built the TC. Very good. And he got it up.
Yeah, TC sneakily got a TC out here for V though, sitting in a nice position.
You know, honestly, Sir Isaac is actually kind of bad right now. He only has 25, but then again, compared to Vegeta, I mean, his eco isn't really built for that, but he still probably has arguably better eco right now.
I mean, it was better. Really... He did just lose 6 fills on the hunt, but...
His eco balance is quite off, as he has 25 on gold. He really needs to take half of those villagers off and go make some farms with them. Send a few to wood, because he doesn't have enough wood collection going on right now.
Yeah, he is dropping a lot of farms at home, so a lot more farming will be going on here. And it's just been a very unfortunate situation here with these fights, and a lot better fights here for V. I mean, KD's almost even. With one more kill, it does go even. And V should be clicking to the Imperial Age. He just fixed his economy.
Yeah, and so what Tatars need to beat Indians here? Get ahead as fast as possible to get your unique techs of your cav archers. And then just gotta dominate with heavy cav archer, or silk armor heavy cav archer. That's a lot to say there.
Yeah, I mean, Hitch bringing up a good point. Elephant archers would be quite tanky here.
Yeah, it is a composition that really does well against the Tatars, since they don't have really strong answers against elephant archers, other than fully equipped skirt. And maybe Keshiks, but then again, elephant archers are pretty tanky.
Yeah, Imperial Age still not in, though. What's this TC for Sir
Oh
Isaac?
no, he's going his own cav archers. Oh no.
Oh, okay. That's not
I
expected.
don't agree with this move at all. Personally, I feel like this is going to lead into his downfall here.
I mean, Indian cav archers though, they do get the extra pierce armor still, and
Do they? I thought it was only camel units.
I thought it was all horse units. Maybe I'm
Well,
wrong.
is it? I think it's just.
He has
units.
+1 defense.
Yeah, that was from the. That's because he has all the armor already.
But he would have +2. Oh yeah, I see now. Yeah, this TC not going to go up right away, but should go up here. Should just drop a castle behind this to protect it for himself if he wants to keep that gold. But
Yeah.
obviously now he's going to be in trouble with a lot of cav archers here. Cav archers for both sides. Honestly, I don't think cav archers is the worst idea.
I don't think maybe it's maybe a lead into elephant archers, but he's already committed 5 ranges to this. But then again, Tatars have the superior cav archers because they get 3 Parthian tactics and click up to Imperial, and they also get silk armor.
This is a beautiful castle, but all the cav archers are here. I don't think this is what you want to do, Sir Isaac.
Probably out castle.
He's not microing, he's focusing down the military, which is probably just as good as a trade, as he will now focus them. But it's going to be too late, I think.
This would not be a back castle.
Oh, this
So
is...
there's a lot of those numbers. This might be the answer Sir Isaac's been looking for. This is going to equalize things because the cav archers are going to eat this castle fire.
Yeah, and now the cav archer numbers are actually looking decent for Sir Isaac at the same time. He has camels, so... And he's going to try to drop a castle here now.
And that will be a down castle for sure.
What an
Might be one of those
awkward
to take it
transition here for this. I mean, going from Indian camels now into Indian cav archers. Castle is here, so elephant archers would be great to see at this point, actually.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really have the economy for it, because he only has 18 on food right now. And this game is so weird.
Yeah, and this castle will be much worse here. All these villas dying for V, and V does not have the eco numbers behind this.
Yeah, well, it's... I don't know, let's just see how it plays out. Sir Isaac's currently surrounded by Vegeta's cav archers.
Yeah.
It will be a better trade for Vegeta here.
It's feeling very rough. This is a very interesting fight in the middle. I'm actually loving this fight. I mean,
The eco is so awkward. It's so crazy. 47 on gold and only 4 on wood.
yeah, it's a very awkward situation. No gold though income now for V though. All the
He does
gold
have
at
the extra
home.
gold back behind this one archer range, but I'm not sure if he probably does see that.
Yep, but he's lost all those vills. He has no gold income now. Imperial Age now on its way. So these cav archers are the only cav archers he will have until he can get some more gold coming in here, and he'll need it all for upgrades. And I think V is going to have a big problem with gold because cav
He needs to
archers
keep
are
his units
expensive.
alive. Luckily, he does get Parthian tactics for free. And so Isaac is gathering his monks with his units, and that's why the walking so slow.
Yeah, but honestly, this is the best case scenario. I have to take a fight here and limit these numbers down. And he's actually going to be switching into his own skirmishers, and now we have V going out to the gold here that has already been partially taken by Sir Isaac.
And look at the idle time for Sir Isaac. It's a lot. It's so bad because he probably already finished up all the gold here, all the hunts here, and those villagers aren't doing anything. And they need to be getting wood. They need to be they're making farms.
Well, and there's still gold on this map, but I mean, let's talk really late game trash here. I mean, Tatar's gonna have amazing hussar.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, they have no real good answer to infantry. Canadians do have pretty decent infantry. They're just missing the... What tech are they missing? They're missing last furnace, or is it the last one?
So last is plate guarding armor is what they're missing. So they'll actually be quite weak against melee units.
But
Interesting.
Tatars don't have good melee units anymore, or good like infantry anyway, so it should be fine for them.
A monk snipe indeed. I was just checking relic numbers. We have 1 relic here for V, and we have 0 for Sir Isaac right now. This town center being denied, but now a castle going to come up behind here. And these cav archers for V, he's going to lose all of them if he takes this fight. The skirmishers are here with the cav archers remaining. And this is going to be a beautiful castle to secure this gold here for Sir Isaac. And he's going to be doing a great job to secure it. I think map control is possibly what's going to win him this game at the moment.
It could, but he has to get to Imperial Age right now, and his eco is still really imbalanced for any kind of military production. He has the build numbers, but he doesn't have them working on the right things. So he send all 36 of the gold. No.
Yep, Treb is out. And you're right, I mean, not being in Imperial Age could be a big problem right now, as V's going to go to the other side of the map. He's going to find this gold over here. And
but you know what else could be a big problem for Vegeta here? It's not getting any Imperial Age upgrades. No military out on the field other than this. Well, other than
his cav archers are dying at home to skirms like it's nothing. He's got very few cav archers remaining. It's only 20 right now. Trebs will take down this castle. And Imperial Age forever away as far as food is concerned here. And Sir Isaac.
Honestly, I like to just see Keshix, or even just Silk Armor right now for his Hussar, because I feel like that's what he's going to do here. Or you could just go straight Camel.
Well, we have stables being added like crazy for V. We have Chemistry and Bracer on its way in. Camels are going to dive and take out one of the trebuchets. Second one should stay up. Yep, so one treb did go down. But now we have, it's a full-in defense attempt here. He's got skirmishers coming forward. He has all sorts of things going on.
I didn't even notice back at home, he's already harassed his eco. Nice with Vegeta, harassing the farms.
And the skirmishers just dying under the castle. Imp has been clicked, but now there's no military left in the field. It's only these skirmishers here for Sir Isaac. The stable switch is coming behind this as well for V. And, you know, I really liked the position here for Sir Isaac a few minutes ago. But as this continues, I feel like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Cav archers are also back in the economy for Sir Isaac.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a good job killing these villagers and camels. Oh, this space. What was that?
Oh, having problems on recording side. It's all good. We'll be just fine.
Yeah, I feel like this Sir Isaac is just not, you know, getting on the right resources right now. I feel like now he is, but it should have been done like another 5 minutes ago. This game probably would have been released.
This castle has eaten 3 times the castle's worth here as far as the stone cost is worth. And with all this resources in the middle going to be running out here, the player that controls the most gold left on the map will be V, although we have quite a few on gold still and a lot of gold in the bank here for Sir Isaac. But Trebuchet is going to be coming forward. Will be 3 trebs as there's more coming out, and here come the light cavalry on their way with upgrades coming with them as well, although we are just starting to get those.
No Silk Armor yet. I'm a little disappointed by that.
I don't think we're going to see it. This castle will go down here. There are 3 trebuchets, the CA, lots of CA. I think we'll just dive on this to get rid of it. The Vils under here, honestly, but Imp about to hit. And there goes that castle, and now, I think, with all this light cav coming, this game ends rather quickly here.
Heavy cannon really, he doesn't have the economy to stabilize for that, as he's just getting up the correct kind of farms now.
Heavy Camel takes so long to get here as well, and yeah, like you've been saying, the eco just not there, and it's gonna be a very rough position. As Vils are going to start to fall everywhere. Light Cav are actually attacking 2 Vils, but actually just attacking the ranges, unfortunately. The CA numbers are in mass. They do have Bracer, they do have Chemistry. No heavy CA upgrade, which I think is the right call here, actually. You don't have the gold for it. You've already done a lot of damage. Save your gold for Siege. Keep your CA alive, and send the Light Cav in.
Even go for your unique tech. That's very important. Getting +1/+1 for your Cav archers and light Cav is such a hard thing to pass up on.
It is, but I mean, if he doesn't think he has the resources, I don't know how much the tech costs. I mean, he is producing a good number of units right now, so I'd rather see the units produced than the upgrade at this moment. He's got his opponent on the back foot, and he should realize it here. I mean, all these bills are gonna die here, and the heavy camel riders are here. And you know, CA numbers aren't great behind this though. It's only 27 right now. Those will not.
These are fully upgraded camels too.
Yeah, and those will not one-shot camels by any means at this point. I don't believe so, anyways. And we don't have very good production behind this for V as far as light cap is concerned.
Yep.
Oh no, heavy plow just now coming in at 55 minutes. So the farms for V have been quite poor. Isaac did change his comps quite a bit. I think if he would not have gone CA, would have kept the camel production up and gone skirm with that, he would have been in a much better position.
Skirm camel is really hard to deal with, especially in India.
Yeah, and now light calves trickling in slowly here and there. He's got like 5 stables being produced, has 2 units out on the field. I'd really love to see them go to this side over here where the 2 TCs have come down from Sir Isaac, but slow push here, taking the middle control. No gold on this side really though. I mean,
all those camels just ran back off the field 3 light cap.
Yeah, I mean, Sir Isaac is in panic mode now as we see trebuchets coming forward. Conscription just now being researched for Sir Isaac as well. Yeah, and now the full-on production is on its way.
Guys, just like that. Well, they are like that, so these are fully good.
I don't think it matters though. The economy's still a mess. There's not any gold left for him, and it will be full crash.
Sitting there taking a break. Guys, you need to get out of the front and just help win.
Castle will go down. Jabari, welcome. And yeah, we finally got capture age to do it. Slob was the issue, apparently. So, we're good to go.
These are good racers. They can take care of it against the camel archers.
Yeah, but the light cab will continue to run in here, and these camels are not replaceable. So I definitely like what's going on. He is going to try to save himself and buy some time here, but the CA will be doing work, and the light cab actually going to get quite a few kills here as well. No gold whatsoever. You got 1 gold for Sir Isaac, as light cab should be the choice here. Keeping the CA alive would be nice. We can back those up now, but it's just the skirmisher army now, so that will go down with light cab and CA here.
And you know, I feel like it's because Sir Isaac was on gold for way too long and not on the research to out.
Yeah, massive stable production coming though for Sir Isaac, and you know, Hussar with all that additional Pierce armor could be very good here. But he doesn't have Hussar, he only has Scout Cav at the moment, so will need to survive. 53 military to 2, 107 vills to 94.
Yeah, no difference is getting closer and closer. Cav archers are never going away. I feel like he's doing for every cav archers with Hussar, but whatever. As he already has the clear lead right now. And, oh no, Hussar or light cav in the eco.
Hussar's finally coming in here for he's going to keep this CA mass alive here near the Krebs. I mean, it feels like the position keeps sliding, but Sir Isaac gonna keep fighting on here.
Yeah.
Needs Hussar of his own. Wait, do we need? Don't get Hussar, do they?
Ah, seen Keswick. See Keswick.
We did not see one.
No, there is one on the golden stone pile in the middle.
Aha! Just to kill the vills. Not a bad choice. Hussar, though, for Tatar's gonna spam forever, and the Trebs will slowly move forward. If the response for Sir Isaac is never to be able to get out of his base here, mill numbers will continue to plummet. I think just that weird composition and awkward positioning here. Interestingly, that Tatar Kashik will actually generate a little bit of gold filling these builds. Yeah, heavy cav archer. That's a big upgrade at this point. I don't even think it's worth the upgrade, honestly. I think you should just spam.
No, that's fine. He's in such a far good lead right now that having heavy cav archer and top making Hussar is really important.
Indians do get Hussar. Okay, well, no Hussar research just yet. It's a massive number of light cav. And here comes a forward castle with stables behind on the main eco here for Sir Isaac, as he's going to say, get out of my game with this castle. Skirmishers coming in with light cav. You know, there's not a ton of CA here, so skirms and light cav. Skirms and light cav will whittle this down eventually, but look at this monk position here. He's just healing up the CA.
Really good job there.
And castle coming up, stables coming up in the south here for V, so he should be in fine position. GG comes in. I don't have pro, because I didn't even know if this was going to work, guys, but it was a good game. Looking forward to seeing the rest of this set here.
I feel like Sir Isaac didn't know exactly what to do against the Cav Archer Death Ball, and I feel like the answer was probably a very simple one. It was just Camel Skirm. Not only would the Skirm tank the arrow shots from the Cav Archers, but the Camels would do bonus damage to them along with Skirm.
Yeah, absolutely. But nonetheless, game goes to V here, and quite an impressive victory, if I say so. I mean, he felt like he was behind, didn't have hardly any map control, snuck out over here, and got some, and just had really, really good fights. I mean, look at the KD. It's 455 to 253.
And did a good job in a matchup that should generally be favored for Indians, don't you think?
Probably. I will boost Knight's volume.
Did I sound a little better? I was away from my chair.
Maybe. I boosted it up a bit. But nonetheless, we're going to go to game 2. And does anyone know if Capture Rage still has a bug if you have to like shut it down in between? Or has that been addressed?
Just disconnect from game. Alright, so that was a Tatar victory and an Indians loss. Alright.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, let me pull the game back up.
Let's see, what are their picks? So Isaac lost that first game, so it looks like we're going to Shaded Pond. I haven't seen this in a while, honestly. I've been seeing the other Matt's pick, but not Shaded Pond.
Alright, Hitch, I'll admit your disconnect as well. Yeah, I'm using the old map picture because, yeah, there's been a lot of things that I've been doing lazily when it comes to the images right now. But yeah, Shaded Pond hype indeed. Looking forward to that one.
And looking for the Civ draft here, I can see either from Sir Isaac, either Lithuanians or Viking. Actually, you know, all three of these Civs could work on Shaded Pond here. While I can only see only two really working well for this map, being Persians and Indians. Or, Italians, my bad.
Britons could work here too. It's pretty snowbally type of map as well.
That's true. If you do get the walls up in time and get the eco rolling. But there is fish in the middle, which you don't think you should pass that up. That's free food. And also, getting that control, you get out to like bombard cannons or cannon galleons.
Yeah,
but that's a late game thing. So,
absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna load the game here.
Yep, I'm loading up Capture Age right now. We'll dive in, guys, and we'll continue and see how this set goes. V does have the lead here, 1-0. I'm at 2 seconds. Let me get to 5 real quick.
Okay, and it's Lithuanians versus Persians.
All right, are you ready at 5?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Lithuanians gonna be a great pick on this map. I mean, Relic's gonna be something that he should be able to get here.
Yeah,
and water for both, if necessary. Persians obviously with the better docks with the HP, but may not even see players go for water here. Have this lovely function now. I can actually look. There are 14 perch on this map, guys. Good amount of map.
Good amount of fish. Very nice.
Ooh, and lumber camp gonna be 1 tile away even. Sir Isaac going immediately to the middle. So he will go for water.
Food. Now, this is the common strat with Lithuanians is to get on wood as fast as possible on a hybrid map like this, and then get on fish to get up an early eco advantage.
Yeah, he's trying to push deer right now, though. He only has 1 villager after the TC, so a little awkward.
Yeah.
Second will drop out here, and he will get that down. Unfortunately, though, I think he shouldn't have killed the sheep there, and then the deer should have waited a little bit better. But wood, oh, look at this. V going for the wood in the middle as well. Both players going for the pond. This should be something special.
Actually, no, in hindsight, I don't mind Sir Isaac's placement of the one line, just because it's probably a bit more ideal so the villagers can run back efficiently just to get through there as fast as possible. So that's his goal there.
Yeah, for those who haven't seen this, because we have not seen this map a whole lot, this was based on like a reverse of Oasis, where you still have like the circular map that you have to deal with, still wallable, but we added
I'll be right back.
the pond in the middle here to make it more intriguing and give that to be a potential strategy choice, which apparently both of these players have decided to go for. There's only a few layers of trees here. If you start in the corner, sometimes it does generate a few more trees, but nonetheless, very, very interesting to see how this works out. And yeah, V has 0 idle time right now, as Andrew's pointing out into chat, which is nice. And then we have second tree already going down here for Sir Isaac, so
You'll be the first one up onto water. It's very nice. Now, this matchup, I feel like, honestly, it favors Lithuanians because they have so many things going for them. They have the faster moving trash, tower shield spurn, so will beat Commander on crossbow any day. They also have the Lightus, which, if when given a few relics and full upgrades, trade pretty well against camel units.
Yeah, it's going to be a very rough situation for Persians, but I mean, one thing that we haven't talked about at all with Persians is the fact that you could douche your opponent on this map.
Good.
And if you have food eco on water, you can produce that to stay afloat if it doesn't get taken out. I mean, it could be a very interesting build here. We do have the scout for V headed to the middle, and let's see, scouting for Sir Isaac isn't that great. I don't know how to switch players. Oh boy, I'm changing colors. If anyone knows the hotkey, let me know. I can check the scouting, but he did just run in front of it, so.
Yeah. Could he not just place like a palisade in the wood and just get on the dock immediately?
No, these are forest trees. They are not straggler trees, so it is not possible.
Feels bad.
I've tried.
But now he's through, and that dock will come up any second now.
Now, important to note, if he drops this dock immediately right there, he wouldn't be able to. He cannot now go to either direction. He's going to drop double dock. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, he really wants to get on. Really wants to get all the fish here.
Yeah, and on the other side, 25 wood away on one tree, 16 on the other. So maybe if he can rush this and get a galley out, he could have denied this, but
Vegeta is coming up to the wood line. He's going to see this. So I heard he's going to know that he's kind of already committed to the water eco here.
Yeah, this is a big commitment. Scout actually going to be taken on by Vils here. That's actually a nice play. Scout.
They're idle now.
Isaac
they're going to be idled for 7 seconds. As they're okay, now they're rebuilding back. Would have liked to see just the Vils just trap the scout. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, and behind this, we have a boar coming in here. We've got lots of vills under the TC for both. I mean, looks like we actually had V almost lose 2 villagers in his time bringing in these boars. So,
Yep, Bloom coming up for both players pretty much the same time.
Yep.
And this looked like scout play.
fishing ships in a lot of number here for Sir Isaac. I mean, I love it. This is what I wanted to see on this map from day one, and I've yet to see anyone do it.
Or, I guess, not going up yet, as both players are continuing to boom. Oh no, actually, I take that back. Vegeta is going up and going to Feudal right now. So this is a better play for him. And I feel like Sir Isaac should go up as well. But then again, his wood eco was pretty bad right now since he invested so much into water. I feel like this is a very greedy strat, and I feel like you need to get your walls up if you want to, be able to have this pay off.
Yeah, I mean, but he's not really on a whole lot. He could just wall to his TC from his wood line here, and all of his eco will be safe. I mean...
That is true, but then again, if he doesn't get off this wood right now and just go back to wood at home, there could be 6 dead vills.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close timing here. He is really heavy on wood right now, but really heavy on the fishing ships too. So, I mean, his economy is definitely better at the moment. He's got 29 to 24 eco units at the moment, so... Really, really wanting to see how this works out. And I feel like the walls coming up for V on the northern side of his map are not necessary. He should focus the ones to the southern side here, but...
And he's getting a second dock up as well, so he wants to kick him off water.
Yeah, but there's almost
neither players are on gold, actually.
There's a whole minute here where this could be problematic. I mean... Yeah, neither player on gold. That's a big deal. One fire ship can come out. That is it.
Yeah, but then he can just easily defend with his own fire.
Well, we have Sir Isaac switching over already, so should be in a very favorable position as he'll be on gold sooner, but V also going in that direction. Now, it is a big investment on water here with 6 fishing ships to 4 for Sir Isaac.
We're seeing the barracks come down from Sir Isaac right now. Now, Juicy... Do you expect the, aggressive water play in this map? Be honest.
I didn't expect it, but I want to see it.
It's coming. Double fire galley production coming in right now.
The thing that makes this so beautiful is we have a very small area to micro here.
Oh, we didn't place the house down. Aww.
And we do have this very awkward relic in the middle that a Lithuanian player would want to fight over, so I think he needs to run with all these fishing ships and try to save...
Snipes of Vil. Very good there for Vegeta. That's good miles there for that scout.
Yeah, stable also on its way out, so we'll be fire galley and a stable production here. One fishing ship already down, but now we have... There's going to be a weird transition of fire galley here.
I love it. I feel like more players should test for water here because that's free food. I've always said never pass up on free food ever.
I prefer to think that you don't let your opponent know you're going for water, and you wall up first and then go for water. That way you can try to hide the fact that you're on water for a little while.
Oh, Vegeta's getting a repair in that bill, or for that ship. That's nice. Because he's gonna win water here in a moment.
Yeah, he's outnumbered.
Yeah, Sir Isaac needs to take this back before he can repair it. And we see stable up, and the scouts are getting pumped out right now. As it doesn't look like Vegeta's eco is currently balanced for a water fight.
Yeah, and scouts will have to go the long way around to even get in here, so without having a way to get in here, this could be very problematic.
A big investment that won't get him anywhere because now the fish is starting to run out towards the front and the fishing ships are becoming less efficient as the fires are just passing by each other. They're just going to go towards each other's
kill each other's fish.
Yeah. You take mine, I won't let you have yours.
Yeah, it's kind of an awkward moment here where the fish are running. Everything is going to be awkward here now. I mean, eco basically neutralized on water now. I don't even know if it's worth rebuilding those at the moment.
Oh, it's not. There's only a few pawns left.
Well, to be fair, they've only taken 3 entire tiles of fish out of the 14 total, so
Yeah, and
whoever
feel like both
wins
players-
water should probably add 2 or 3 more fishing ships if they lost all of them here. We do still have 2 alive for V. And V, fully walled? Oh, not quite. Scouts coming. Oh, it's going to be close. Fight on water is big. It's important right now, but V is winning that fight, no question. Scouts will not make it in, so Sir Isaac on the back foot now for sure.
I think he needs to start mixing some demos.
I think demos should have been mixed in a long time ago. He was outnumbered.
One demo could change a fire galley fight just pretty much instantly.
Yeah, we'll be adding a 3rd dock. Now this seems like a little bit too much of an investment here, but
yeah, he really wants to take back water, and I feel like at this point, water's starting to lose its value. But then again, Vegeta is not adding any kind of eco back at home whatsoever. Other than
losing
water
its value. There is 2,200 food just in the perch, not counting the shorefish. Don't think that it's lost its value quite yet. Will be demolition rafts and fire ships, and you know, if the production behind this slows down at all, this could be a good time for V to have a nice little comeback. Needs to pull the villagers off of the trees here on the front,
Yes,
or he will lose them.
But then again, in comparison to Sir Isaac already has a 90 eco, he already has quite a efficient one as well.
Oh, the scouts are going to get in if this doesn't go noticed as well. They are going to break in, and he should find at least one villager pick here, as he's desperately needing that because he is behind on the villager numbers right now. 48, now 47 to 39, and the docks will need to disperse here, holding out just for a little bit longer. May not be a bad idea. He needs to drop another demo. Okay.
Oh, very good hits there.
Yeah, now
maybe might be enough. No, it's not enough.
No, definitely not. But he could continue if he wants to. I think he's done though. He is still in with those scouts, just trying to protect the walls from coming up again. And he will find at least another 2 villa picks, it looks like.
Yeah,
so
now he's rushing up in barracks just to defend against these scouts, and that's probably his best play. You should really try to send more villagers to go fight that. He did get the walls up, so he is protected for a little bit, but then again, they could just punch the house down.
Yeah, and I think he will because he's got more scouts coming. He wants to continue the pressure here. He's off of water, not producing on water anymore. So that's done. And
but
V
Vegeta should be close, or pretty much behind him.
Yeah, V is sitting in such a good position though. He's got all this food on water. He's back up to 8 fishing ships. He's got farm eco behind this. I mean,
actually, you know, I take it back. His farming eco is a lot better than Sir Isaac right now because he has horsepower.
Oh, and he has wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
So
and this is Persian TC. Villagers produce much faster.
Yeah, scouts are out, which means spears are out, which means the scouts will likely not do a lot more damage. A lot of quick walls came in here for V as well. Cathalage is on its way in though, but what are we going here for Lithuanians right off the bat?
Probably something normal. I suspect double stable play with upgrades and monks added in to try to get the relics to get as many upgrades as possible.
And I wonder if he's going to add a TC or 2 TCs at the moment. I think at least 1 is necessary. 1 with 2 stable I think would be great here. Scout's still running around trying to be as annoying as possible, but overall not really getting much else done. Spears are spread out through the economy. Oh no! He deleted the wall on the gold, but he's not seeing that, so Sir Isaac has 3 very weak scouts there.
Yes, he does. And 2 of them get poked and then never come back.
Yep, so Cathalage in. Gonna be in for both players. Wheelbarrow, Bloodlines, and Skill Barding coming in for our Lithuanian player here. Should be in a pretty good position.
That'd be the, you know what would be the sickest read? If Vegeta just opened the camels. Double stable camel play. As an opening, followed by a monastery.
Well, double stable is on its way down right now, so you may get your wish here.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the ring. You can also just walk up the ring in the lake.
Yeah, the scout and now the spear is headed in that direction. It is kind of a frustrating point, I'm sure, for Sir Isaac right now. I mean, but could also be a benefit to him if he sends anything through there.
No, I feel like there should be a monastery and a TC from Sir Isaac. When he's getting the monastery up, I feel like there should be a TC to at least cover the stone and the gold there on one side of the base.
Yeah, I agree. Either that or on the right-hand side, there's also a stone and a gold would be nice.
But he's doing more farms, and these farms aren't really like camels and knights could easily poke them off that. And it is doing what I'm saying here, but not the monastery play. It's going to be triple stable camel play
3
with
TCs.
+2.
3 TCs, man. He's got so much eco on water here, as he's
Yeah,
now
and-
taken a bunch of fish. It's
and
really paying off.
And this is why Persians are so strong on hybrid maps like this. Faster working TCs, faster working docks. It has all that food he can use to produce more villagers for getting more wood, getting more farms, getting more gold. And he could totally afford triple stable camel play.
Yeah, and he already has +2 defense and bloodlines. Will be adding some offensive upgrades soon as Fortune comes in now. Husbandry also on its way.
Yeah, and I feel like right now, only monks can really save Sir Isaac right now. As he doesn't even have the second wood upgrade. That is not good. Especially when you're like, the score difference is already 1,000 ahead for Vegeta, just because he has the better economy. He has all of his eco upgrades.
Well, he has 10 fishing ships as well, so that is quite beneficial. Camels head to the north of the base for V because he hasn't seen all the night mass. Gonna be sitting in a good position here. The nice thing for V2 is he's added 26 farms, so he has 35 eco units on food compared to just 27 farms here. One thing though, how many relics? We have 1, 2, 3 relics that could be easily acquired here.
Yeah.
So that could be a lot of additional attack for Sir Isaac, and problem for him though, the camel numbers are massive compared to the knight numbers in the field.
Yeah. Even when you have this many upgrades for your knights, including all the relics and stuff, it doesn't matter. The counter unit is more of the counter unit than you have of knights.
Yeah, but knights, 3 knights are going to run into the eco here through this lovely little hole in the wood line on the pond. So that will create some sort of reaction.
Yeah,
Knights.
Vegeta sees it immediately, and the knights are already running back home.
Yeah, V doing a good job keeping everything in order here. I mean, his economy...
And those camels are coming through. They're coming through the outer line. They're going to raid the eco. And,
his economy looks so good behind this right now, too.
yeah, and Sir Isaac lands 1 TC. Just 1. And those farmers out there are so exposed right now. Really needs another TC right now.
And 1 monastery here. Only 1 monk out. 2 monks out. Even 2 conversions. This is a really bad fight here for Sir Isaac.
He never took the other relics.
Didn't take any relics.
No. This is not. This might be GG here, honestly.
GG is in. Oof. So V
man.
takes the set here after a really fun game to watch in Game 1, and some awesome water play here from both of these guys on shaded ponds. Sir Isaac will be knocked out here. And V will live again for me to butcher and mispronounce his name.
Vegeta. I will keep saying it for you. Every
I
cast
will
crew
just
say
be
it.
calling him V from this moment forward.
You're gonna run just into the ground as much as possible.
I will stick to simple, and yes, I can pronounce it without having to worry. So, but 2-0 set here as V going to be moving on.
Any final thoughts here for this set in particular? Because I feel like well, the first set for Sir Isaac on Battlegrounds, he just wasn't on the right resources and didn't make the right unit composition or army composition at the time. And
yeah, I think that was the big issue on Battlegrounds. I think he had a much better position until that moment.
Yeah, and on this map, on Shaded Pond, he did a good job of Oh no! Oh, wait, I should have said that, but it was on Battlegrounds. But on Battlegrounds, Surazi did a good job of expanding. He really took an initiative to go out. But in this game, he didn't expand at all. He just stayed at home after losing water.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and after losing water, the build was quite off and didn't really know what he was going to do with it there. So, is what it is. But he will be, you know, knocked out at the moment. But if Sir Isaac played in the 1400 bracket, came in, played in this one, did a great job. He's been great to have in the tournament. Hope he had fun. V, moving on here, we are going to update the bracket. So if anyone doesn't want to see any spoilers, now would be the time to look away. Otherwise, here we go. Bracket is here, guys, and V takes the set 2 games to none. So that means we have 2 more sets to cast here for round 1, and we have some games in already for round 2. So, give us a quick minute to dive in and load up that set.